Pakistan is back in the news. This time it's not about its economy or the political turmoil, but this time Pakistan is facing the nature's wrath. Pakistan's government has declared a national emergency after devastating floods ravaged parts of the country. Over 1,000 people have died. Around 45 million people have been displaced. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif visited the southern Sindh region to examine the devastation. Pakistan is experiencing its worst floods since 2010. The army has been deployed to provide relief to the worst affected areas. Floods have impacted various regions like Hyderabad, Sukur and Jacobabad in the Sindh province. Meanwhile, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, Punjab and Balochistan regions are the worst affected, reporting more than half of the country's over 1,000 casualties. Meanwhile, officials said that Balochistan's regional capital Quetta has been cut off from the rest of the country indefinitely as highways and bridges have been swept away by the floodwaters. Large parts of Balochistan remain submerged.
मैंने इसको बनाना शुरू कर दिया और मकान बना लिया, तो इनके अभी तकरीबन 8 साल हो गए, तो कोई भी काम नहीं हुआ इनका। इन्होंने ये दीवारें लगानी थी, ये मांदा बनाना था, पक्का करना थी, पक्की दीवारें लगानी थी, और बिजली देनी थी, गैस देनी थी, कोई काम भी नहीं किया। सिर्फ एक बिजली, वो भी इनके पीछे लग के 8 साल में जो है ना बिजली मिली।
The rising floodwaters in Pakistan's Swat Valley caused the luxury hotel to collapse. Guests had been evacuated on the previous day because of severe waterlogging. No casualties were reported. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has asked for international help in battling deadly flood damage. The Prime Minister even conducted an aerial survey of the Sindh province on Friday. He announced free medical treatments and relief worth about $113 to each household affected by the floods. Sharif made the following statement after concluding his survey.
When the plane was landing just now, I looked down with great concentration. It looked like the angry waves of the river Indus had spread across the whole region. The flood of 2010 was a very huge flood in our history, but I feel this flood has caused much greater havoc. There is extreme devastation all around. More than 900 people have died.
In Sindh province itself, the Provincial Disaster Agency has said around 2 million acres of cultivated crops has been wiped out in the province. It is important to understand that most of the farmers who live here are dependent on agriculture as a source of income.
ये हमारे फसल जो कम से कम 3, 4, 5 हज़ार एकड़ जमीन है, जिसमें चावल सुपर होते हैं, जो आप भी खाते हो, हम भी खाते हैं, मतलब ये सारा हमारा खत्म हो गया।
Pakistan's Minister of Climate Change had announced on Thursday that a war room had been set up in Islamabad to lead relief efforts. Residents of the city of Hyderabad in Sindh did not believe enough had been done to help them.
रात में घर से बाहर मोटर लगाना पड़ती है या डब्बों से बाहर फेंकना पड़ता है। ये आलम है, और आपके सामने पूरा पानी पानी है, कोई कुछ नहीं, ये देखने भी नहीं आ रहा पानी है भाई।
And for more on this situation, our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik has sent us this report from Charsada in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province of Pakistan.
Well, I'm at the Munda Headworks Bridge. This bridge was constructed by the Brits in 1921. The bridge, the area to my left is the water that is flowing in from Swat, and the area to my right, my camera person will pan and show in a while. That is the area that is going towards Nowshera and onwards. Now this is the barrage that basically separates the flow of water into the city areas from Swat, and as you can see, this has literally been swept away. Last night, as what officials tell us, that about 240,000 cubic water passed through from here and sweeping this, breaking this bridge and sweeping it away. A lot of population has also been relocated. Roughly about 400 families, as what we are being told. They have been rescued, they have been relocated. People are being kept at bay. If I can just show you around, you see those are safety ropes that have been put across. Police have been deployed. There are rescue officials from the 1122 that have been deployed as well, and they are preventing people to go beyond these areas in order to prevent any loss of human life. But by and large, this explains the magnitude of the destruction that these floods have been wreaking havoc across the country.